Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Greg Antoinette, your African relationship expert. I will always guide you with tips in building good relationships. In Africa, 90% of good relationship is achieved by women putting effort to keeping their man through African cultural ethics and values. The modern society has lost a lot of these ethics and values, bringing about a lot of breakups and bad relationships. I'll be your reminder to these ethics and values so that you can be able to mend and build good relationships. If you want tips to mend and build good relationships, then subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. And make sure you turn on the bell notification so that when I drop a video, you will be the first to be notified. Before going into a relationship, what are the things you need to have? The first is maturity in the mind. Maturity in the mind is simply the way we think over issues that come our way, because all issues of life comes from the mind. The way we address these issues that come our way is what is tagged as maturity or immaturity. Let us address some immaturity most people exhibit so that we can learn from them and use them to mend our relationship and build a good one. Let us address overemphasis on appearance. Let's look at the life of Bridget. Let's use a story to learn. Let's use the story to amend our ways and build a good relationship from what we learn. So you see, Bridget grew up with her mother. Her mother was a single mom. A single mom who was very busy. And busy with what? Oh, she loved partying. So you see, on weekends, there are always occasions that come up that Bridget's mom would always attend. She was here and there and everywhere partying. And you know what? She always took Bridget along. So the things that mommy and Bridget was always chit-chatting about was all about that attire we're going to be using for this party. I hope this part of the cloth has been tagged. I hope the tailor is done with the clothing. And what was mom always talking about on phone? I hope my clothes is ready. Send it down for me. The party is tomorrow. And you know, Bridget was always looking good, looking beautiful. So many people loved to talk with her. She made a lot of friends on these party journeys. And remember, she was growing up from being a kid to being a teenager. And so the outfits were also changing. So, Bridget has gotten accustomed to dressing up nice. And yeah, that was also her mom's thing. She was very concerned about her appearance. She was good with fashion. She knows the names of everything a female could put on, what was reigning at that time, what was in vogue for clothing. She knew everything about that. But you know, her character was not checkmated. There was no home training. There was no character training. There was no values installed for her. All she knew was party, dressing up, and going out. And yeah, life kept on moving on. From being a teenage, now she's an adult. And in these parties, she met a lot of people who were interested in being her friends. And then she had dated a lot of men. But what was her problem? She was too conscious of her appearance. She was too money seeking for clothing. She was too party going. And who wants to settle down with a woman that can't take care of her kids? Most African men love their women to take good care of their kids. And most African men love their women to take good care of their home. And so she dated and looked for a man that could love her for her party-seeking adventures. But would you be lucky to see a man that would accept your party-seeking ventures, that would accept your appearance-seeking ventures? So you see, there's a problem here. When you do something when you were young, when you get to a certain stage of maturity, you will drop some certain things. So you see, Bridget needs to drop some things. I'm not saying she should not go to parties. I'm not saying she should not have fun. But the overemphasis on appearance should be limited. Because in a relationship, you wouldn't have all that time. In relationship, you would share your time. You share your time to have time with your man. You share time with your children. You share time with family. You don't need to overemphasize on some certain things. You have to drop most of it for maturity in relationship. Bridget now has dated a lot of men, and she seriously wants to get married. She doesn't like to live the way her mother has lived a single woman. She wants to be in a relationship. So the problem here is to bring it down a little so that there can be a good balance for a good relationship. So if she's looking for a good relationship, then she has to change the way she thinks in her mind. Take away a lot of things she has cultivated from childhood about appearance. She should be herself. Be confident in herself. She would see someone who loves her for herself and not for her over. party appearance or consciousness towards dressing up. So Bridget needs to grow up, and she letting go of this is what brings about her maturity. So I hope someone out there would learn to cut down overemphasis on their appearance. Probably there's someone coming for you and cannot handle this attitude you have right now. But if you cut down on it, that person will stay with you. People want moderation in relationship. It should not be too much here or too much there, but moderate, so that your partner can be able to go along with you. I hope you learned something today, and I hope this will help to mend your relationship and build a good relationship. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like, share, and comment. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.